Moving on, like India, Kenya is another country which has a sizable elephant population and strives to manage urban development and wildlife conservation. One of the methods that the East African nation has adopted is relocating entire herds. And no pun intended, it's quite a mammoth task.
Relocating elephants isn't like taking your kitty to the vet. It's a giant operation of the size of these very same animals. This week, wildlife officials in Kenya kicked off a relocation operation for 30 elephants. Cranes were used to lift the animals, which were tranquilized, bound, inverted and swung to new pastures.
What we are doing today, we are translocating elephants from Sorio to Savo. And the purpose of this is we are trying to mitigate human-wildlife conflicts. These animals have been moving into people's farms and causing conflict. So we want to move them to a more expansive area, an area whereby there is minimal conflict, so that you can be able to mitigate that conflict.
Much like Indian elephants, their Kenyan cousins face an array of threats, including poaching and loss of habitat. But they are also known to raid farms and destroy crops during their migrations. Fences stretching several hundreds of kilometers are among the strategies wildlife officials are deploying to curb the problem of human-wildlife conflict. The other option is compensation to farmers affected by the movements, but that's proven rather costly.
Compensation is a very expensive affair. Government is looking into it. This financial year, the new 2018-2019, the government has allocated 612 million Kenyan shillings for compensation, but for death. Any death, that will be a priority to be paid.
The relocation in itself has cost $6 million to Kenya. Veterinary officers fitted collars to warn rangers when the elephants would be too close to human dwellings. Only in Kenya's Masai Mara region, efforts like these ones have seen elephant populations rise by 72% in 3 years, the Kenya Wildlife Service figures reveal. By comparison, Indian authorities have recorded a drop of 10% in the elephant population over the past 5 years, which means that even if the task is a mammoth one, it is worth it. Bureau Report, WION.